Good evening. Welcome to Gino TV on Channel 99. Dick Herman here, Paul Maloney joining me for today's boys soccer game. And now let's meet the boys.
Micah Patterson, right back, senior.
Dylan Otani, left back, sophomore.
Max Beebe, right back, sophomore.
Wilfredo Esteban, central defense, I am senior.
Ben Billings, goalkeeper, senior.
Derek Partida, midfielder, senior.
Aiden Partida, defense, junior.
Jordan Beckford, striker, senior.
Rohan Harris, right wing, senior. Alejandro Chacon, left wing, sophomore.
Jason Perez, midfield, senior. David Lemus, left mid, sophomore.
Daniel Oliveira, defender, junior.
Jeffrey Dami, center mid, senior.
Trace Brannigan, center mid, freshman.
Charlie Clark, center back, senior.
Douglas Castro, attacking midfield, 12th grade.
Justin Horseshoe, goalkeeper, sophomore.
Luke McKay, right back, senior.
Jonathan Gregory Castro, center midfield, junior.
Gino TV, I'd like to mention some of our fine sponsors bringing you today's game. Harbor Fuel, John Allen Ford, Cognan Coleman Insurance, Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, Connor Table, Champion Rental, Philly Fuel Automotive, the NRTA, Joe Rapaki, Island Lumber, Sacred Rubbish Removal, Randy Healthful, Heating and Cooling, Peach Fresh Fish Prints, Island Fencing, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Keepers Restaurant, Faucet Man Plumbing, Nantucket Architect Group, the Jewelry Gallery, Valero & Sons, Just Do It 2 Sports, Fishing, Nantucket Health Department, Nantucket Visitors Center, Boys and Girls Club, Kitty Murtaugh's, the Boathouse, the Sea Grill, Fast Forward Express of the Gold, Island Carpets, Ryder Electric, Nantucket Electrical Contractors, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, Island Flooring, Island Kitchen, Arrowhead Nursery, Sun Island Few, the UPS Store, the Bean, Gray Lady Properties, the Brotherhood, Murray's Pottery, Beauty Bar, the Dog Wash, Cottage and Castle, Punkin Pond Farm, the Islander, Mattress Package Store, the Homestead, Old Days Island Laundry, the Downing State Steamship Authority, Act Smart Solar Power, Mark Cateau and Architect. If you would like to be a sponsor of Whaler Sports TV, Gino TV, just for $15 a week, call Gino at 508-292-2203 and know that your sponsorship helps keep independent community-based TV alive on Nantucket. And we're underway here. Nantucket going against Barnstable. And I'd like to welcome into our booth Paula Maloney. How you doing, Paula?
I'm doing well, Dick. How are you?
Good. A little chilly here with the wind picking up. I hear it's picking up a lot more. I hear the football game Friday night's already been moved to next Tuesday, I think I heard.
Are you being facetious? Wednesday?
No. I'm only predicting that it might not.
Yeah, let's get the rumors going. This is not what I signed up for.
It's a Dick Herman story, folks.
I don't know why we're not covering soccer on sunnier days. This is clearly a volleyball day. It's a volleyball day.
It's a funny day, Sunday and Monday, but they brought us out here in the wind for Tuesday.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting game. They beat Barnstable 2-1 on the road. I was just talking to Coach Rich Brannigan. He said this is going to be a really tight game today.
You just checked with Nantucket's record?
I didn't get that from him.
But the Barnstable's 4-4-2. I think I have Nantucket's record here somewhere. I'll find it.
They're
I think they're 5-5-4.
Yeah, I want to say they're a 500 team. They're right in that mid. Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a Barnstable's looking for the rematch, but I think Nantucket's going to have the advantage today. They always seem to have the advantage in a win, and opposing teams takes them a while to get used to them. And Barnstable, I don't think it's played here in a few years, so most of these kids, this is a new field for them.
This is a new field for them. It's kind of cool conditions. Actually, not that bad for soccer, albeit a bit windy, but we have. Is it Jordan Hodshoe? I got to look at my list again as these kids are Justin Horseshoe between the pipes. We saw him last time in the first half, and then I think it went to Ben Billings in the second half. That was a great game we covered last week, and I was actually saying that to Coach Brannigan. Remember, it was 1-1 at the half, and then we had 2 scores in the second half with Jordan Beckford finishing it off with that score. I think it was maybe that goal, maybe less than 2 minutes to go in the game, Dick. So that was a great game last week.
Great game, great comeback. I'm looking over at the stands over there. They're packed with one party fan sitting over there.
Oh, the CPS middle school game is packed?
CPS was, yeah, the weather was great yesterday, and the parents came out to see the young kids play. Yeah, I went by here and saw the people here, but the crowd will come in. I can see some cars over there with the lights on. Some are watching from the parking lot.
They're no dummies. They're not rushing to the field right now, recognizing how cold it is there. But welcome to Whaler Sports, I guess. 37:08 on the clock. Last week, I remember we were talking about our picks of the week, and there were so many players that really stood out in my mind. One of them being Jeff Dommey, number 17. He was just the man on the field. And there was the next gentleman who wanted to talk about. Douglas or Douglas Castro Hernandez just drilled that between the net. Oh no!
Really? Oh no! What's on? No, they're not calling it off. They were talking there about something. I'm not sure what the discussion is.
A flag maybe, or a card. It's right when we're getting warmed up that we start discussing the game. Something happened there.
They haven't put this there.
They haven't changed the scoreboard yet, so... Oh, it's a red card. The question is, who was given that? It's going to be number 5 on Barnstable. There's a red flag.
Why take the goal away, though?
Why take the goal away when it was on the opposition? That's what I don't quite understand.
So now they got...
What did this kid do that got him kicked out of the game so quick?
What was the red card for? What was the red card for?
What happened?
I missed it.
Number 5.
Full handball, maybe?
He doesn't want to tell.
He doesn't want to talk about. We were still kind of just getting settled on the air when it happened, so I did not see it.
All right.
I'm assuming he maybe.
Yeah.
Douglas Castro going for the goal, and
oh, he missed it. Wow, I almost thought that was a surefire thing. I was going to say he's going to bring that home.
This is what I don't understand. But right now, Barnstable's playing a man down. Do we know how long the man will be out?
I wish. Yeah, I wish I saw. I did not see what happened. I was kind of looking down, getting settled in.
Okay, what we're hearing is it was a handball, which occurs a lot, but evidently he stuck it out, blocked the goal. He didn't block the goal went in. Then they give him the penalty shot. We don't get the shot, so that's
why
sort
did they kick him out?
Yeah, but they took him out of the game for that infraction. That's what I don't understand.
Hey, maybe ask the coach here.
Yeah, we'll ask the referee.
Sir, could you give us what happened down there?
Yes, sir. Just a second.
We're going to get the official over here. He's going to tell us what happened down there.
It was an intentional handball to keep the ball out of the goal.
Oh, so
it's
that's
a red card.
So that was the term.
Win the goal, though.
That you'd have to ask the other official. I didn't see that.
So is he?
I would say not because we took the penalty kick. That would be my guess.
Is he out for the whole game?
He is out for the game.
For the whole game.
But they're not down.
They're a man short the rest of the game.
They're a man short for the rest of the game.
That's not a good way to say it.
Wow.
No.
But this guy,
I've never.
Not sure where the ball went in. Or not.
He's not even certain if it went in or out.
When the guy blocked the ball, it did not go in the net. Somebody kicked it after.
Yeah. For the whole game.
You saw that.
I saw that. I can testify to that.
All right, so
I'm in shock.
We're getting the call that it was a definite handball and it's
intentional. That's the word.
Intentional.
That's the word that brings that red card is the intent.
So Barnstable plays a man down. That's Nantucket's advantage there. Once he made the intentional hit with his hand, play was stopped. So in the ensuing second, a Nantucket player kicked it in, but play was already stopped at that point. That's why the goal that I saw, I didn't see the intentional.
And athletic director Maury saw as well, said he saw it kicked.
I saw the goal go in, but the play was already ruled dead at that point, so that could not happen. It did happen, but it could not happen.
So let me get this straight. He's out for the entire game? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. I don't think I
not for a handball.
Not for. No, I think the word that is the catalyst is the word intentional. You can do a handball and it's an infraction whereby, no, seriously, by accident you brush the ball, you touch the ball.
So evidently he stuck his hand
He must
out on
have,
purpose.
and it was such a strong visual that they had to call it an intentional handball. At halftime, I want to look that up online, and we can talk about that in the second half. The thing that I don't like is that the ref, I'm not taking away from him, but he wasn't certain if the ball even went in. That's very...
Yeah, that was a strange part of it.
That's a big strange part of it. I mean, if you're the referee, I don't care what side you're on, you had best be knowing whether the ball was in or out. So, you know, honestly, Dick, I hate seeing them start the game like this. And with a man down for Barnstable, I don't know, is that fair? I don't know.
In all the sports that I've watched and all the sports that we've covered, I've never seen a penalty that...
Whoa! And that was an interesting, good no call at that. David Lemus Castro, he was airborne over the ball, but no call on that. Really interesting. Maybe Coach Maury's right when he was saying perhaps they're... I mean, I know with referees you have to get sanctioned and certified, what, every 3 to 5 years? I'm going to take a guess, continuing ed?
But what he's saying is that sometimes you get officials that are experts in one sport, but they get called on to do multiple sports because they are officials and they're always looking for officials. So maybe they're experts in sport A, but they get certified in sport B,
right.
But they're not an expert in sport B, you know?
I wish there was more of a crowd here for that moment in time at the 36-minute mark on the clock, because I'd be curious to see how the fans reacted to that.
Well, I saw that one guy over there. He jumped up. I know that. The one fan.
The one fan, yeah.
He jumped up.
The lone gunman.
Now there's at least 5 or 6 in the stands over there, so they're piling in here.
In all the years we've covered soccer, though, I've never seen that, ever. Very interesting. I would perhaps maybe think I would see that in a close game, a divisional playoff game where it's tied 1-1, 2-2, and there's 2 minutes on the clock, and it was flagrant. But I wish I actually saw what number 5 did in that moment.
Gino will get his instant replay out here and show us.
No wonder he didn't want to talk to us. I don't know. Did we catch that? Hope so. Well, it'll be definitely being talked about. And where is the inky mirror when you need them? Is Dean Geddes here? That was a.
He's over there.
He's over there.
On one of those cars.
So he's number 2. Oh, that's him. Yeah. He favors Dodge. He likes Dodge cars. Don't ever drive with him to a divisional playoff game. That's all I can tell you. I said, Dean, do you use like GPS? No. Or if he does, he doesn't pay attention to it. The last game we covered last year in Situate, we were driving down the road probably a good 3 miles before we realized the lights weren't on, the headlights, just pitch dark. All right, 31:43 on the clock. The game has really taken on a different turn, as Dick was saying, with, I think it was at the 36-minute mark when, and you can explain it better than I.
Well, the hand was intentionally put out to stop the ball, which is a penalty, but I've never seen it as a penalty of the whole game. We talked to one official during the timeout, possibly called a timeout right after that. He explained that what happened, and then I asked him about the goal, and he didn't see the goal, so he's way back here with us. And then we got word that once the hand hit the ball intentionally, play was stopped. So even though the ball did get kicked in after that for the goal, the apparent goal, it wasn't a goal because play was stopped.
What an air kick to the air by Trace Brannigan. Brilliant setup, but nobody able to connect and cross in front of the goal there with 30:43 on the clock. Yeah, we'll be talking about this one for a while, no question about it. Oh, I love that. That was Jonathan Gregorio. He was great last game. I think if you recall, he scored the second goal in that game. It was Lemus Castro had the first one, Gregorio had the second one, and the third one was my man Beckford, Bend It Like Beckford. Who was our Hollywood actor we had on the field for a long time? Do you remember that?
Hollywood actor?
The soccer player, he had a name, it was very Hollywood-ish. Like a Clark Gable, or what was that guy's name? I can't remember. I thought you'd remember. Right now, Brannigan pressing.
Sarah Palin?
No. No. Lord, no. McKay rushing, nice job. No, it was, it's coming to me. He had a deep Powell.
Dick Powell.
Dick Powell?
No. But the player was, who do we have? Was it Tyrone Powell? We had somebody, never mind. I've had too much coffee today, I think, I don't know. Right now, McKay doing a nice job of clearing it. Bike kick to the air. Going out on Linus Castro.
These two teams played 2 weeks ago. Nantucket coming out on the top 2-1. So here's the rematch for Barnstable.
Nice job by Domi. Oh,
that was.
Wow, off the back kick by Domi, and Clark did a nice job clearing. And we have to remind ourselves, I think I'm correct, Barnstable is a man down, correct?
Barnstable's a man down.
So Nantucket should be.
Should have the advantage.
Should have the. It's like being in a hockey game with the man out.
Well, it's not quite. If you look
One
at
less on the ice,
well,
yeah.
if you're looking at it mathematically, no, because in a hockey game you lose a guy, you're losing, 1/5, 20% of your team. 1 out of
That's
5.
true.
Yeah, what's it, just 1 out of 10? So mathematically, no, you can fill in a lot better being the man down.
But for those of us who are not mathematicians, in the common sense of the word, yeah, painful. In the common sense world, right? Is there an algorithm with that?
I think the probability that Nantucket scores is in the 75% category.
I hope so. My point was there's one less person, whether it's on the ice or the field, but you're right.
Oh, there's a handball, not even called. It's not even called.
Whoa. But it wasn't intentional, I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to be funny. That's the difference.
So if it's not intentional, they let it go, they don't call it.
Well, first of all, they should call it if it's a handball, but what? A breakaway. Limas Castro has go Douglas. He's got it. Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Woo!
Whoa, he fought off the defender all the way. The defender was right on his shoulder, all the way down.
That was beautiful.
He kept fighting him off. And then the goalie come out to cut down the angle, but bang, right by it.
That was a beauty of a shot on the clock at 27-27. Perhaps that's an omen. Magic number. Play that on the lottery, and I'm not big with it.
Let's see if there's an assist on it.
I have a feeling that it's going to be solo. I mean, he was pretty much a solo act from the midi line all the way down. But then again...
24 gets the assist.
Oh, 24, okay.
So Esteban gets the assist.
Oh, he's amazing too. He was Wilfredo Esteban. He played really well last week as well.
So how about that? My 75% come right through? Right away?
Yes, you're spot on right now.
I have another probability for you.
Okay.
The probability that Paula thinks of that famous actor who played here is about 12%.
I know, I'm a little tired today. It was, I know you know who I'm talking about.
As soon as you say his name, I'll know. But you have
it's
to
not Powell, but it's along those lines of that
Gregory Pett.
No, that era in acting. The player for Nantucket High had the last name, and I used to say he's the Hollywood actor. It might have been Powell. Might have been, but I don't think it was. Nice touch by Trace Brannigan, although nobody there.
Jackie Gleason.
No. Is there anything Hollywoodish about Jackie Gleason? My God. How about
He's one of my favorites.
Ralph Cramden? I love that show. 26:21 on the clock. Speaking of Ralph Cramden's, I took my dad yesterday to the pool back home. 89 years old. It's about a 2-hour operation to get him in and out, but he was so happy.
Yeah, sure.
We've got a corner kick coming up, 26. Oh, he's got it. Oh.
just the bounce of the ball almost went.
So fill me in on the weather. I've been missing all this. Everybody's talking about the weather.
The storm's coming in.
And why are we having a storm?
Some trivia. The AD's going to give us some trivia over here.
Last time we played Barnstable soccer,
You got to say it all loud, Dick, because we won't hear it.
JP Siskomsky fractured. He got his jaw broken.
I remember that. He was in goal.
About 6 years
Yes,
ago?
who I thought was Vanius, but it was. I think it was like three years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
Just when you say the name Barnstable, I think of a big powerhouse school. 25:15 on the clock. Whoa, whoa.
It was a high kick on White, was it not?
Oh, that handball's coming back again.
Boy, that one word. I'm going to be having nightmares about it tonight. Handball. It's just too much going on right now. I can't keep up. Lemus Castro pressing, trying to cross, nobody there to connect. Goalie dropping it back, but that could have been dangerous the way he did that.
Dangerous pass by the goalie there.
Yeah,
he survived.
That goalie should have cleared it out. He was so nonchalant about that. I couldn't believe
A
that.
little white pass to the middle there, and there's a Nantucket player right next to him.
Dami Preston. Oh, number 29. I loved him from last week. That is Alejandro Chaikin. Hopefully I'm saying their last names correctly. Forgive me if I'm not. But that sounded good. See, that sounded Hollywoodish. Alejandro Chaikin. It's just got a little something to it.
Errol Flynn. Maybe it was Errol Flynn.
Wasn't Errol Flynn, no. Not Hughes. I will remember. I'll have to go through my head.
I'm going to get this, yeah.
So I was home and I took my dad to the pool. He's 89. He told me I couldn't watch him swim because he doesn't really swim. But he put the goggles on the forehead even though he didn't need them.
Yeah.
Got him in the pool down the ramp. He was.
What's next? Is he going to make a calendar next year?
He's just kind of floated, but he was so happy.
Are you going to make a calendar? 12 shots of him in the pool?
Possibly.
Sell a calendar?
Possibly. I have been having some calendar ideas, though. Trust me. We were just talking about it earlier today at work. It's funny you mentioned that. 23:14 on the clock. I want to see Derek Pardita in. I noticed he's on the bench. He played last week in the second half. I thought last year he was brilliant on the field, Dick. But we've got a whole new group out here as well. Lemus Castro trying to get it up. I think if I recall correctly, Coach Maury said he came from Guatemala a year ago, and that was an intentional trip. That word's going to come back all game. Right, we're just assuming.
You don't get thrown off intentional trips.
Coach Maury's got this law thing going today. It's not fact, but I'm going to say it was right. Well, stay vanilla. So tell me about football. They are playing on Friday.
They are playing on Friday. I'm just trying to start a rumor, but if you ask,
right, it's probably on Facebook already, I'm sure. Oh, it went to the air.
You asked me on the possibility of a time change. There is a possibility, but right now,
probability that we'll be playing on Saturday.
What time on Saturday?
Same time as on Friday.
Okay, now we're hearing that the game may be moved to Saturday night at 5:30.
Is it the Vineyard?
It's Monomo.
And I am going to come up in the booth to watch. I need to get to a game.
It's our first league game.
It'll be a good game. I'll tell you, Barnstable's got some nice placement, communication on the field, Dick. Even though they're one down, they're keeping the pressure alive. Nice.
These are two evenly matched teams. That's
yeah.
For sure.
And we talk about the league, which is not a new league, but an A section and a B section, and Barnstable is definitely top tier.
Barnstable's a new team in Nantucket's league. Nantucket's a new team in Barnstable, however you want to look at it.
Right.
It wasn't a league game last year. It is a league.
This is in front of the Nantucket goal here. Hoshu will be challenged. Oh, not even close. Nice job, nice clearance. Here goes Castro. Esteban.
Castro's whole offense is just trying to sneak away here.
So the Patriots went to 5-0. I missed the game.
5-0, yeah. They played
Excuse me.
another team with no wins. They've played 3 teams with no wins so far this year.
Who did they play Sunday? I missed the game.
Yeah.
Washington.
They play tomorrow night. That's going to be tough.
They're playing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, yeah, the Giants. So that's a tough turn.
Oh, that's going to be a great game.
Play on Sunday, and they can come right back and play Thursday night. And Giants are not a great team, but they have 2 wins.
It's always a good matchup, though.
It's a good matchup.
It's kind of like a high school rivalry, if you will. You know, when I think of Patriots and Giants, it's always a good game.
The Barnstable coach is coming out. Oh, I guess the kid over there is injured. I didn't see that.
Oh, he looks like he's most definitely injured. Let's see who's going in.
He's mad at somebody.
It's becoming a pretty physical game, I have to say.
He's mad at something. I don't know if he's mad at the Nantucket player that might have caused the injury or not.
So he's being replaced by number 4. I wonder if he got the wind knocked out.
I didn't see the card come out or nothing like that, but he's mad at something.
I think he got hit, unfortunately. Saying high kick. Barnstable trying to cross it, get it going. Nice hustle, nice touch. Oh, wow. And that's going to be a call on Nantucket.
That's an intentional push.
Intentional push. I think I probably shouldn't say, that shouldn't have happened.
A little bit over-aggressive there.
Yeah, there's no need.
Nantucket was, and now they put their goalie in a bind here.
I can see them being overly aggressive with 1 minute on the clock. Again, tie game, but at 19:24, you should not be having those kind of plays occurring on the field. Let's go. Nantucket seems a little laissez-faire right now. I think they need to remember that this is a solid team, even though they're 1 man down. And that could have been close.
Here's the win. See, here's the win factor. He's playing it head on, trying to put it in the net, but with the wind conditions here, he's way off wide right.
I saw Sarah Johnson today, and the girls are playing at Barnstable, so we want to wish them luck. The girls they're looking to stay 500, correct, for the playoffs as well?
They're battling to stay at 500. That's going to be their key.
The JV soccer team's doing well. Wow. Number 2's got a lot of movements. There goes Castro. Whoa. Interesting. That's getting heated between number 7 and number 10.
The players are not happy with the calls.
No.
It's just little calls, but they seem to be going the wrong way too often.
There seems to be a level of frustration on the field right now. Are you picking up on that?
Yes.
BB, number 28, in that defensive position he was in last week. Brannigan saying to dribble it up. He's got Trace Brannigan up there. He's got Castro. Nice hustle, man on him the whole way, though. Barnstable's got a good team. That front line looks good, Gino.
Putting it to the mid floor, trying to keep it a 1-point game, I guess, huh?
They're not giving Nantucket a corner. Now they are going to give it to them.
Very interesting.
This guy out on our side of the field is not understanding the game. Well, we're going to get him on the other side of the field the next half, but we're not. He's not understanding the game.
Again, maybe as Coach Murray was saying, perhaps he's confusing some of it with football. 16:54 on the clock, tight game, Nantucket 1, Barnstable 0. We had a score, quote unquote, early on, a bit of a contentious moment, is that what we should say? In time.
Yeah, one. Nantucket scored earlier on a play where
Nice
it was
breakup.
called dead before the shot, but they answered a little bit later to get the goal themselves. If that play was not called dead, Nantucket would be up 2-0 right now. But.
And the Barnstable player that had the intentional handball keyword received a red card and is out for the entire game, which we've never seen either. Oh, Derek Perdita's going in. Oh, Beckford, my guy. I'm getting my wish. Jordan Beckford, number 6. He scored the 3rd goal last week. Remember when I was looking at the crystal ball and I said, okay, it's 1-1. We're going to have 2 more goals in the second half. He answered my thoughts. Nice hustle by Esteban. And Jonathan Gregorio, number 22.
Ooh. Non-call there.
Oh, Brannigan went down.
Non-call there.
Notice on sunny days we have everybody wanting to be ball boy or ball girl. Today we're down to 1. And it's only because it's the coach's
It's
son.
only because it's a Brannigan.
That's right.
No, we have another little ball boy over there.
Oh, there. Okay. Let's see. He's hiding behind the goal.
He could be a... Oh, there's another one on the other side.
Oh, there is. Okay, I didn't see them. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Now we're going to have another discussion.
We're going to have a little chat. And it's with Perdita and Charlie Clark.
Derek!
I think you should wire that ref up the second half. They do that on the...
We can do that.
Right?
We'll get...
They do that on TV.
We'll get banned. We'll get
TV.
banned by the FCACC.
No, we won't. Who's gonna know? We're not gonna tell anybody. Who's gonna know?
Trouble,
Beautiful,
trouble,
and that is trouble. And
oh,
wow,
makes a save.
that right there is a Tommy point. Brilliant save.
A couple of Barnstable players got their hands on the ball.
Come on, Jordan!
There's my guy Jordan Beckford. I told him he was going to score less. Oh! I love Jordan Beckford on the field. I love his movements, his intent, his intentions. He's just got game. There's something about him that he's just a pure athlete to watch on the field. He never lets go of the ball. You know, he's got great control.
He was lining up that shot nicely, but the defender just cut him off.
But he hit it with his hand.
Beforehand, yeah.
Now, was it intentional? Or
It was.
I don't think it was.
Since that guy,
I'm so nervous even about saying it now.
since that guy got kicked out of the game for the handball, Paul, there's been 5 other handballs that haven't been called.
Wow. It's just like going to a house on Halloween and there's no candy. So it's just kind of a letdown.
Oh.
Speaking of which, what are you going to be for Halloween?
What am I going to be for Halloween? I'm going to be that Hollywood actor that you're trying to think of.
As soon
as you get his name, let me know, because I want to get dressed up as him.
I went, when I was home, I saw my niece and nephew. They wanted to watch The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger.
So, of course, I had to play that on my phone, the theme song, and we played like rodeo outside and a fake saloon. Oh, it was so funny. But I thought, wow, I felt old watching The Lone Ranger. And they said, you know Tonto? I was like, of course, yes I do. Yes, I know Tonto.
You said blue right here.
Shocking. Blue ball, 13-15.
I always love that Lone Ranger and Tonto joke. When the Indians are coming after the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
I don't think I've heard this.
The Lone Ranger says to Tonto, this could be the end of us, Tonto. And Tonto says to the Lone Ranger, what do you mean us?
That was the joke?
That was the joke.
Oh my God.
You don't like it, huh?
Painful.
Well,
but who knew kids nowadays watch The Lone Ranger? I was like, wow, that's my generation, or actually even a little before.
Maybe you could get dressed up as Tonto.
I was thinking cowgirl. Named Lulu.
Lulu.
Yeah, my brother said, what are you doing? We chalk on the driveway, we made a saloon. He said he's working on his letters, he's spelling a saloon.
Did he have a keg in there?
No, but he had like the little plastic guns and the whole, it was so funny, I was laughing. No, hard whiskey,
they
Dick.
set
It's
that
a
up
saloon,
nicely.
the Lone
Saloon.
Ranger. Yes, please.
They all drank the hot.
Oh, and right in front of us is
Another injured
injured player. Oh, it's my guy, Jordan Beckford. Tell me he's not injured.
Trainer's out there. Looks like it's its ankle
I hope not.
or his
Oh,
knee,
no.
one or the other.
Coach Brannigan's going out. So with 12 minutes on the clock, we have Jordan Beckford down, which is not a good thing. I'm hoping he's okay.
Portions of this game brought to us by Don Allen Auto Center. New and used vehicles on sale at Don Allen. Stop by and check them out. Santos Rubbish Removal. We clean up the island. Gold Whalers, Santos. Fairgrounds Restaurant, where friends meet. Nantucket's family restaurant and sports bar. Fairgrounds. Nantucket Island Pharmacy. And Jordan's up and coming off under his own power. Limping a little bit, but not as serious as it looks right now. They'll get a sub in for him, and we'll get back to play here. Again, Nantucket Island Pharmacies will get you covered in town and out of town. In town, 45 Main Street. Out of town, 122 Pleasant Street. Proud sponsors of Gino TV.
Yeah, he looks to be a little tentative as he's walking there. Charlie Clark back in the game.
Yeah,
He's hurting.
motioning to the coach that he sort of twisted it going up to the ball. So
Cleat caught in the ground kind of movement.
So you missed the game, Patriots game Sunday?
I missed the Patriots game Sunday, yes.
Brady had to make one little run.
Jeff
Another wheeler
Dahme.
down over
Wow.
here. He's going to get up. Brady made one little run out of a scramble and did a slide. But you know, on his right knee, he wears that big metal brace. He's been wearing it for about 6 or 7 years. When he slid, the brace got caught on the turf, and it got filled up with dirt. And it was funny when he got up, they were just pulling dirt out of this thing. Even one of the Washington players was helped pulling the dirt out.
Oh no, I'll have to Google that. No, I didn't see it.
And he said he might have to get a new brace because that one got damaged and filled up with a lot of dirt.
Wow, number 13 is fast and furious in front of here on the sideline. Let's go, Derek. Pardita trying to get something to happen. Nice hustle. I love when Derek Pardita, as we've said in the past, is in the zone. He's in the zone. He's going to score today.
Yeah.
He's playing well today. He's playing focused. Last game, they didn't put him into the second half. But I think sometimes when you don't put a player or an athlete into the second half, they lose a little bit of that urgency. Bless you.
He got the shot off on that on the post area, but the Barnstable goalie made the save. Nantucket's got a corner here coming up.
Corner kick with McKay in the corner. Beautiful.
Right across. Nobody there except the white shirt, but Nantucket keeps it in, keeps the pressure on our Barnstable players. And Nantucket's going to have to defend this well, and they do.
Nice hustle by Dahme. He played brilliantly in the last game. Trying to, whoa. Brannigan kind of caught in the middle there, Dick.
Yeah, when someone goes for a header, you're not quite sure where it's going. You know, you don't know if it's going deep or short.
Nice hustle by Pardita. I'm pulling for him today. Nice. Great. Nice job, Derek. Let's go. You played that well. Good job. Good job.
Lucas, hey,
Changing of the guards. We
A lot
have,
of subs going in.
and I'm trying to, Danielle Oliveria. We saw him last time, Dick. Number 2. Another senior. They got a big roster for seniors. How are the football numbers this year?
Pretty good, yeah.
I would think so.
The football team's getting healthy. They had a lot of injuries earlier
Yeah, I
this
was reading
season,
that.
so they're getting healthy. So.
And the golf team's undefeated.
Golf team's, I think, 11 in a row now, yeah.
Incredible. Oh, Partita with the throw in. Let's go, guys. I'll tell you, Barnstable's front line is playing well. They are man to man. They just got great coverage up there. Brannigan with the throw in. I'm starting to get cold.
It is.
Cold.
I started before you because I was cold as soon as I got out of my truck.
Oh, I was in Boston yesterday. It was just beautiful.
I have another layer that I might have to put on at
Yeah, I
halftime.
brought 2 layers.
Well, I'm gonna add another layer at halftime, I think.
Hayden Partita, number 14. We got the 2 Partitas out there, 19 and 14. I would love to see them connect on a goal, Dick. Brannigan being covered. Great clearance by Esteban, number 24. And how's the cross-country team doing, men and women's, or girls?
I'm not up to date on their schedule.
I think they're doing pretty well. I read a couple good articles about them. And I love seeing a lot of kids are out for that, too. Lisa Weisentanner's doing a nice job. Garrett Allen, Phil Allen.
Flag till the whistle, Luke!
Frustrations are a little bit high right now. Player that was injured is now back out there, number 11. Partita trying to control it. Nice play, nice foot movement. He's got great awareness on the field. He's got great hair, too, even on just a cold day. Windy days, hair looks great. It's got good hair.
Not even out of place.
I know.
Not even out of
It's
place.
not. It's like something out of a commercial. I wonder what his secret is. I'm going to have to ask him. Nice kick. Over to BB.
Be careful, no foul!
Clark pressing. Lemus Castro dropping back. This is going to be an interesting second half, I'm going to have to say.
Coach is down here checking on his injuries. Two players in.
We've got Beckford injured, Jeff Dommey on the sidelines. Hopefully he's okay. Barnstable setting up.
There's your buddy Dean over there. He's got the camera today, double duty, taking a few pictures.
Oh, he's great with that. Daniel Oliveria, number 2, pressing up. Oh, Lemus Castro, they're going to call him
A little collision there, yeah. You get called for that because you're on his back, even though both were slowing down for the ball. You came in on his back, so you get the call.
Frustration's running high in this game right now, Dick. 6:01 on the clock. I would think with a person out, you'd maybe have a couple more goals, but Barnstable's a tough team. They're good. Oh, it's this guy that hurt himself earlier.
Are you kidding me?
He's looking for a foul.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that got injured about 5 minutes ago on the other side, remember?
Now the Nantucket coach is looking for a red card.
Wow.
This game is going to get out of hand here, I think.
I gotta get my boxing gloves out and pull my seat up a little bit. This is good.
Well,
right now we've got another Nantucket player down.
Yellow right there, Dick.
Yellow card to number 11. He's getting the card for mouthing off.
And David Lemus Castro, number 7, is down, but starting to get up slowly for Nantucket. He just got a yellow card, number 11.
What's he telling him, Dick?
You can't talk.
The coach is saying you can't talk to the ref that way. So I mean, he was yelling at the ref for not making a call.
Right.
Now Brannigan's out in the field yelling at something.
Wow, Coach Brannigan is telling the ref to get the game under control. He's got to be careful and pull away from that situation.
If he gets a yellow card, Paul, we're going to have to send you over to the bench to help coach the second half.
Hands on my hips, I'm all over it. That's it. You're going in the net.
wonder what he's upset about, Dick.
But Coach
Well,
Brannigan's
I
got
saw a Nantucket player on the ground down there, and I heard the term red card.
Yeah.
So one of the Nantucket players got whacked and no call.
I think he got back to it looked like the lower back, and then he kind of crumbled over and he went down, and there was no call.
Nice setup there, and Nantucket got the shot, and it went wide.
5:08 on the clock.
So just over 5 minutes left here in the first half.
In what has been a rather interesting game.
Interesting
nice word.
half, yeah.
Barnstable's down a man, right, Dick?
Barnstable is
down a
playing
man. That's what's
down a
crazy to
man
me.
because of an intentional handball, which
Let's go,
actually
Terry.
cost Nantucket a goal.
Nice. Wow, what a brilliant move by Esteban. Or, no, excuse me, Gregorio, number 22. Oh, it felt good. I have to look at the names. Now I'm getting them.
You getting them? Yeah.
Getting them, yeah. There's so many.
After a while, you start to memorize them, right? The first game was always tough. But.
BB's been quiet back there, but doing his job, playing nicely. Here goes Castro. Nice control. Love watching him. Great press. 5 minutes.
Guys are playing tough.
On
I like it.
Yeah, this is a good game. This is going to be, as last week we saw, the second half was great, and we've always kind of said Nantucket's more of a second half team.
Second half team, yeah. This is building up. This is building up to be a great second half.
Crescendo, if you will. Look, come on, Pardita, go!
Another handball. Another handball. He called the second one. Took him a long time to call it.
Yeah.
Holy moly. It ain't that dark out.
Wait a second. I think the referees are in.
Call the second one.
Yeah.
The referees are a little confused on what's going on out there.
They initially didn't agree on where to place the ball, or what kind of kick it should be. 24 indirect kick. Oh, what a hook on it! Oh, that was close.
Yeah, trying to get a piece of it and change direction didn't work.
Wilfredo Esteban, but he had the right idea. He had that hook. It was just a touch too far, and unfortunately, that front line couldn't convert. Going to the air. Great, nice job by McKay. That was a great kick. Could be a Tommy point right there. That was perfect.
Oh, he almost did it again.
Wow. Holy, shaking in the corner. Now, is Barnstable with Nantucket they play in football, correct?
No, they don't.
They don't. That would be interesting.
It would be very interesting. Barnstable's got a good team this year. I don't think it'd be interesting this year.
I think, like we were saying earlier, it's like a high school rivalry. These two, it's palpable. It seems like tension between the two.
Nantucket's going to have their hands full with Monomoy or no for the football day?
I don't believe so. I think Monomoy a little bit weaker this year.
Oh.
I heard about that Celtics rookie, the 26-year-old they got from Europe. Did you hear about him?
No.
Yeah, I heard something about it, Gino.
My brother went to training camp the other day to watch.
He didn't think he'd even get called to play. And coach called him in, and the guy scored like, I don't know, 14 points, 7 out of 8. Right away. The fans were going crazy over the guy.
26
He's
years
just
old?
trying to make the team.
Trying to make the team, yeah. Well,
in Europe.
Preseason, yeah.
Do you know what his name is?
Green.
Green. My youngest brother took my nephew to the where the Celtics train. Is that at Bentley University or?
Wolf, somewhere in Wolf. I think they got a new facility in Wolf.
But I think it was Bentley. By the way, the clock is stuck
at 5
minutes.
That's the first half. So we have played one half here of soccer, and We're anticipating a great second half. We're going to take a break and be back with second half action. Nantucket leading 1-0.